Did I hear it? Uh-oh.
No, you heard it, oh boy. That's what you heard.
Oh girl. Just remember that horrible commercial. Anyway, so we're going to graph this guy. I want you to tell me everything you know about it. Well, how do you know it's a parabola? We have a square here. All right. Thank you for calling it a parabola, not a parabola. Okay. So this is a parabola. What else do you know about this? So you say we're going to the left 2 and up 5. All right, I believe that. What else? What tells you it's upside down? The negative here, coupled with this guy, means that you're going to have an upside down parabola. Now, all you've told me is information about the parabola itself. Now, let's throw into that what we know about the inequality part of it. Solid or dashed? How do you know it's solid? It's solid because of the equal to part. So when we graph this, we get to use closed points, and it will be solid. And then we're going to shade where? How do you know we shade above? It says y is greater than or equal to, so that means above whatever the graph is you have. So if you take a point on the graph and you go straight up from that, that's the region that you shade. All right, so where's your vertex? Tell me the coordinates of the vertex. Right, when I take all of this stuff right here, that gives me the coordinates of -2, left 2, up 5, so that's plus 5. Okay, and just like we've done these guys over and over and over again, we draw like a new origin, a new set of axes here. So I'm done with the vertex. Let's finish this as the parabola. 1 squared is what? 1. 2 squared is, so down 4. 3 squared is, and then if I go out, 4 squared would be 16, but that's off my graph, but I know it's going to be somewhere down here. So mirror these points back on the left side. So this is my parabola shape. I need to make it solid, so go through these points. Notice how my graph is never vertical. And notice that I'm not going to cross over this little threshold right here because my point is going to be a little bit further down here, somewhere right about there. So that's where I'm aiming. So it's solid, and I need to shade above. So if I'm at this point and I shade above, it's going to be up here. If I'm at this point and I shade above, you just go straight up. So do you see the region that I'm shading in?
Yes.
The region is going to be the stuff that a lot of times you guys would consider to be what? What's the word you would use? You would say outside the parabola. So what we're saying here is that any point that's on the parabola itself and any point that's in this shaded region will satisfy this original inequality. Notice there's nothing really new with what we're doing here. We're combining the graphing techniques we talked about earlier this semester, along with the information about the inequality, knowing if it's solid or dashed and if we shade above or below.